Hello, and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm walking you through my step-by-step process for creating a Cyanotype print. Let's dive in. Supplies you'll need: chemicals, a measuring scale, beakers, and a stir stick. I use powder chemicals that I measure and mix with water for longevity. However, if you prefer an easier route, you can buy pre-mixed solutions that are ready to go. Plant matter, or another subject: paintbrush and watercolor paper. Make sure your brush has no metal parts. I usually use a hockey or Japanese brush, but a foam brush can work in a pinch. Picture frame, clips, and a tray filled with water. And that's it. Step 1. You'll need two main chemicals: potassium ferricyanide and fetric ammonia citrate. As I mentioned earlier, I mix my own powders because they last long. But if measuring and mixing isn't your thing, no worries. Pre-mixed bottles will work just fine. I'll link some options in the description below. If you're feeling adventurous and want to mix your own, I'll flash the ratios I use on screen. Step 2. The fun part: coating your paper. Once your chemicals are ready, it's time to coat. Good news, you don't need a full darkroom for this. Just work in a dimly lit space out of direct sunlight. I usually coat my papers right in my kitchen with the window shutter. Once you've coated as many sheets as you want, you'll want to let them dry. Some artists recommend drying your papers in a cool, dark place for 24 hours. I've never been that patient. Sometimes I'm so impatient that I speed things up with a hairdryer. But most of the time, I just leave them in a cupboard or dark room for a few hours before printing. Onwards to step 3. Once your paper is dry, the real fun begins. Arrange your plant matter, or whatever you're using, onto the coated sheet, then sandwich it between the glass and backing of your picture frame. Use clips to secure everything tightly so your subjects stay flat. And now for the fun part: taking it into the sunlight. Exposure times can vary depending on time of day, weather, and UV index. For basic prints, I just eyeball it. Once the chemicals start looking cooked or silvery, I bring them in. For more detailed work, I recommend doing a test. Cover most of your print with a dark object, like a cutting board, and uncover a little bit more the print every 5 minutes. That way you can see how different exposure times affect the print. For reference, I usually expose mine for 5 to 10 minutes. I live in the desert, where the sun is relentless. Once you're happy with the exposure, it's time to bring your print inside. Take it out of the frame and place it in a water bath. Gently agitate the print until the white areas run clear and no yellow or extra chemicals remain. After rinsing, it's time to dry. You can hang them on a clothesline or, my personal lazy method, stick them to the side of the bathtub. They fall off when they're dry enough to move to a flat surface, like a counter. If it's 120 degrees out, though, like it's often for me in the summer, setting them on the patio table for a few minutes does the trick. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me grow this channel. By supporting my channel and my art, you're also helping me on my mission to sell 2,000 Cyanotype prints and reclaim my independence. You can find a link to my shop below, and even if you can't buy today, sharing the video with friends and family would mean the world to me. Together, we're building something beautiful.